Izudigital Academy is basically a website and online platform for entrepreneur coaches, consultants, and trainers who are really trying to establish themselves as that go-to sort of credible expert within their field. Particularly with how things are now. I mean, you turn on, Facebook or any social media platform of choice, and it's just a whirlwind of information. There's a lot of compare-itis. And some people are, a lot more advanced than others, but there's always a starting point for everyone. And I think that's important for everybody to know. And so at Izudigital Academy, we give people very, I won't say easy, but actionable steps to doing these sort of things. So whether it be creating videos or starting a podcast like yourselves or blogging, whatever have you, there's always a kind of a pocket for everybody. But I always push people to do video marketing. I think it's one of the best ways to really get your face out there, really brand yourself, and really, break out of your shell, because a lot of these entrepreneur coaches, consultants, and trainers, they're really, really smart people. But when it comes to the internet, it can be really, really daunting. And so I try to help bridge that gap for these guys. So a lot of these people who I kind of, I don't call them people, but a lot of these entrepreneurs who kind of come my way or either find me through, whether it be content, video marketing, whatever have you, or my blog, a lot of these people, they either have clients, right, already established, and people like to consume video. They like to consume content, but I think we're seriously in the age of video, and we're going to be seeing that more and more and more moving forward. And it's something that I've developed over some time, and it's taken a lot of learning too. I think one of the most important things when it comes to coaching, or where you're trying to teach a group of people at scale, the one-on-one sessions, they can be helpful, but it's not scalable. That's how I started. My first client back in 2014, we were doing one-on-one session, and it was great, but it got to the point where I was like, man, I'm spending a lot of time. Right. And it got to a point where it was just like, when I started to kind of work with other folks, I'm like, man, I'm repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Why don't I do this in a group setting, right, where not only can one person ask a question, but that other person can hear that same question and be like, oh my goodness, I wasn't even thinking about that, right? So I do deliver it in sort of like a kind of a group setting. So the delivery model is sort of like this. There's a membership platform where the content is there, right? But at the same time, they need the coaching side of things. And I believe that we're in an age where I am only one person, and I can only give you so much information. It's so much more powerful when you have a group of people, right? Maybe in the same...
Create a community.
Yeah. Exactly. A bigger community, right? A bigger community where people are sharing ideas. People are teaching, right? Through asking questions, and teaching through answering other people's questions, right? And it makes it not only easier on my end, but everybody gets a much bigger picture of how things are kind of moving.
Right. Benefits from one another.
Benefits from one another as well. And another mechanism besides just the kind of membership platform where people can kind of log in, see what the videos are week to week and stuff like that. And then we meet on a weekly basis to kind of discuss where people are, give the coaching tips and things like that.